to the ingredients he uses, the way he manufactures. Everything is made with solar energy. Everything's made in America. Everything is packaged in recyclable packaging. I mean, there's no better way to manufacture.
Not just recyclable packaging, but also made from recycled material. Yeah. We basically forced the vitamin bottle manufacturers to start using post-consumer resin, meaning that it wasn't requiring virgin resin. And I'm also doing everything I can to eventually eliminate all our plastic packaging.
Wow.
Even though we're great, so in any product, usually 2/3 to 3/4 of the large size, so that's incredibly efficient, whereas most companies, the average bottle you're ordering is a 30 or 60 count or a 30 or 60 day supply.
Right.
So it's lots of bottles and caps and labels and lots of deliveries. With my product, and the delivery has a huge carbon footprint, you're mostly getting a 6-month, 1 year, or 2 year supply. So we really try to make sure that not only are we making the products that are most pure and kind and respectful to your body and your benefits, but also we realize that we need to be a responsible company and be responsible to the planet as well.
See, and that's just makes us feel good. It makes you feel good about the company you're supporting. It makes you know that you're spending your money wisely on the very best in class. There are no better vitamin products available in the world. And we all benefit. That's the beauty of this. And joint issues, let's face it, just like Andrew said, I was skiing over New Year's.
Fun.
And I came back and I kind of forgot my vitamins. I'm not even kidding you. Like, I never forget my vitamins. My knees were killing me.
Right.
I'm back to normal now. I'm actually but I had to kind of kick it back in a few days of getting back on my joint products and all my stuff to get my joints back where they were, and now my knees don't hurt. And I'm being honest, when I stop taking this, if I don't take it for a week, 2 weeks, I really notice the difference. My little aches and pains come back.
But I think for all of us, I mean, this is
not a drug.
Not a drug, not a medicine. It's not intended even as it's not an anti-inflammatory pain relief product. That's an entirely different chemical mechanism. What this is all about, it's supporting the structure of our joints, and we beat them up over a lifetime. You go skiing at our age. It's great that we can, but the reason why I ski less and I snowboard less is because I still think I'm 20 years old.
Right.
And because skiing, what I say, when I mountain bike, at least I'm going uphill. So I can only go as fast as I'm capable. Skiing is gravity.
Right.
I could still go downhill really fast thanks to gravity.
There's no black diamonds ever in my future. I'm the greens and the blues, and I take it nice and slow. I really do. I take it easy.
I still think I'm 20 years old, and my judgment is not as good as it ought to be. But again, we all, whatever it is, some of us just might be working in a kitchen. Some of us might have jobs that we're working on a keyboard, that whether it's our hands, our elbows, our shoulders, our hips, our knees, our ankles, the challenges of our genetics, the challenges of our life, it challenges our body to maintain those tissues. And when you went skiing, you challenged your bodies to maintain tissues in a fashion it didn't have to for a while.
You're right.
And you also deprived it of some basic fundamental building blocks, some raw materials.
Exactly.
It's like going to the gym and lifting weights and things and not giving your body any protein to repair the muscle tissue. So it's all about simply giving our body what it needs to maintain these critical tissues. And how well we maintain them, it's really all about the quality of our life.
Yeah.
Because our mobility, our comfort in movement, our comfort in being able to use our hands and arms, that's all about maintaining the quality of life and the experiences we want to experience.
Yeah, I mean, it's really interesting. Andrew and I have known each other a long time. We've worked together 24 years, I think 24, because I've been here 25.
I think it is. I think it's 24 years.
24 years
wow.
we've been working together. And
Time flies.
we didn't have the same issues back then that we do now. It's so interesting how, as you get older, I think you do appreciate more. I mean, I think I love getting older when I feel good. Feeling good, you don't mind getting older. But I think you do appreciate more the knowledge you have, that you've taken care of yourself, that you made good choices. And I think that this is it's the easiest way to be healthy. It's the easiest way because it's hard to do everything else perfectly. I don't eat perfect. I don't do everything perfect, but I take perfect vitamins every single day. So one perfect thing I do for my body, and it really makes you feel good. So as we embark on this new year, if you want to just start making yourself feel better, and what's nice when your joints feel good, you feel good. You will feel better. You will move differently. You'll be able to enjoy the things you love to do. Do you like to golf? Do you like to play tennis? Do you like to walk? Do you like to play with your children or grandchildren? Whatever it is you like to do to be active, with joints that aren't cooperating, you're not going to enjoy the quality of life that you can. And that's the beauty of it. As the older we get, the more important it is. It's never too late to get started on this. My mother-in-law didn't start until she was in her 70s, and she is so grateful. She had tried other glucosamine chondroitin, and she said, oh, it doesn't work. I said, you need to try Andrews. You need to try Andrews. Before you judge an ingredient by somebody else's product, you need to try Andrew Lessman's product to see the Andrew Lessman difference.
And it's funny, I have that same mantra when people complain to me that, you know, glucosamine just hasn't worked for them. And of course, I'm at the gym a lot, so it's a topic that often comes up. And when it comes to glucosamine, it has to be the right form. The research on glucosamine and chondroitin in their proper form, that research is beyond compelling and exciting. It's why I haven't gone really a day of my life, probably for 40 years, not taking glucosamine and chondroitin, because my activity and the health of my joints is so important to me, but it has to be the right form. And unfortunately, the substantial majority of products made in America use the wrong chemical form. And it's the form that the science says don't use, it's not going to benefit you. And then even worse, they put them in rock hard tablets that are hard to swallow. And because of the nature of glucosamine hydrochloride, the wrong form, it's going to upset your stomach. It increases the acidic environment in your stomach. It's only going to deliver problems, not going to deliver benefits. So we create a product that's an ultrafine powder that delivers the benefits that are important. I mean, our mobility when it comes to exercise, I always say that weight loss is really 80% what you put in your body, but that other 20% is what you do with your body. And it really gives you leeway, what you do with your body. And doing something with your body means that your joints best cooperate, or I don't care how inspired, how motivated, and how disciplined you are, exercise is gonna be, you know, downright impossible. So.
There you go. Okay, I know we have to wrap it up. We are very busy. We're thrilled that you're here. If you're waiting to speak with a representative, hold on. We'll get somebody with you in a second. Otherwise, you can head to hsn.com, shop by remote, or download the app on your smartphone. It literally takes 60 seconds, and it's very simple to shop right from your phone. Whatever works for you works for us. We'd love to have you get your glucosamine chondroitin. I know a lot of people are still ordering our Today's Special. Remember, we have 2 Today's Specials, and this happens one time a year. So this is your one shot to get this great Today's Special. I hope you're ordering yours while supplies last here, because again, we'll always offer this product, but we can't always offer this fantastic value that you're experiencing. Okay, and I am so excited they brought me chocolate. Okay, Allison, producer, I love you. She just made me a chocolate Today's Special, a chocolate secure.
Have you tasted the chocolate?
No, I haven't.
Do you want to taste the chocolate?
I really do want to taste it. She brought it to me. It's right here. Should I do it?
This is the moment of truth. Because you're a chocolate and coffee lover, so this is the moment of truth.
There's a little crunch in here.
Of course there is.
Sorry.
Is that wild or what?
Oh, that's so good.
It is.
Oh, that's my new favorite.
It is, yeah. Oh, it's going to be everybody's new favorite. That's why we rushed. We rushed. I'm not even sure if we have it available for reorder. We rushed to just incorporate it into our secure. Jenny, do you know if we have this available? Is Choco Nouveau Cafe available on its own? Oh, February. So we,
for Valentine's
it shows
Day.
how well we plan business here. You can't even buy it if you want it. So.
Sorry, oopsie.
I was just excited to get it into everyone's hands.
But you get it for free if you order the Secure Today Special.
If you get the Secure Today Special in the 60, 100, 200, 300, or 400 meal supplies, you get free Choco Nouveau Cafe. Free gift, enjoy it, it's amazing. You'll love it.
Okay, well, I'm happy.
Well, great.
That is so good. Okay, should we talk Berberine?
I think we'll talk cinnamon first.
Cinnamon
and then
first and Berberine. Okay.
And this time of year, what's critically important for all of us is really first and foremost, a lot of us when it comes to managing our weight, one of the key reasons we need to do so is because we need to manage our glucose better, we need to manage our blood sugar better, we need to manage our insulin metabolism better. Cinnamon extract, I have good numbers when it comes, very good numbers when it comes to fasting blood sugar level and my A1C. But when I use cinnamon extract, they're even better. So cinnamon extract is Mother Nature's natural tool for helping us support healthy blood sugar metabolism, healthy insulin metabolism. It's just 1 or 2 capsules a day. It's incredibly affordable. It smells like cinnamon, it tastes like cinnamon, but it's different than the typical cinnamon because it's been concentrated for the extracts, for the components in cinnamon that deliver the blood sugar supportive benefits. So cinnamon extract for this time of year, a great opportunity. You combine it with mine or anyone's meal replacement and all the good decisions you'll make. And when you show up at your doctor's and have your fasting blood sugar, your A1C, which is even more important to monitor, when you get that done, you'll be doing all the things you naturally can to support those healthy numbers, which are, as I say, blood lipids are important, cholesterol, triglycerides, all of that very important, but we really don't want to go through life with our blood sugar level or say our blood pressure level not being managed properly. Those are two things we do not want to ignore our doctor's guidance in that regard.
No doubt. Let's show you what the choices are. You can do 30, 60, 120, or 240. Here is the everyday HSN pricing. Here's our special pricing. And by the way, this is a one-day visit. It's one day. So when Andrew's here during these visits, that's when we get to offer you the biggest savings on the products. And this is an example where you can see, here's your savings over here, $20 off if you do the 240 count.
And that's at one capsule daily, that's an 8-month supply. So you're talking about a little bit more than 15 cents a capsule. And we're talking about cinnamon extract. It was the first plant-based extract, other than making sure you're getting all the proper nutrients in your multivitamin, multimineral. It was the first thing that had any real science, natural science, supporting its benefits in terms of one of the most common questions I'm asked: what could I do to naturally support my blood sugar metabolism, naturally support my insulin metabolism? And that absolutely positively starts, foundational ingredient is a cinnamon bark extract.
I love this product. And it's not like the cinnamon, it's like but not like the cinnamon that you sprinkle on your toast or that you put in your coffee. This is standardized. So the health benefits are multiplied because this is a standardized extract. So therefore, if you're ordering it, wait until you get it home and try it. I think you will love it. Carlos and I both take this all the time. We love this product.
And it's a fun thing, even if you like, which as many people like to do, prove me wrong, you could get the 60 capsule supply even. Just take 2 capsules a day and then go to your doctor and do your, it's going to be part of your standard chemistry. You'll see your fasting blood sugar. You could also get your A1C, which is even more interesting, but A1C takes a longer period of time because A1C is sort of your fasting blood sugar is a snapshot of your blood sugar level in your blood the moment they draw that sample. Your A1C gives you more of a look at what your average blood sugar was over a period of a few months. So that's why the A1C is such an informative number, and we want to look at both. And then we want to look at berberine. And berberine,
we don't get to talk about this all the time.
But we should. And berberine is very important. It's something that I've been trying to educate everyone about for the last few years. It's not something you hear a lot about. But as much as cinnamon bark extract supports blood sugar metabolism and a healthy insulin metabolism, berberine might even do it one better.
Really?
But unlike cinnamon, where it's just 1 or 2 capsules daily, berberine really requires that you take, that's why the sizes are so large, requires you take at least 1 or 2 capsules with each meal.
Okay.
So, and berberine extract, it's something that not only does it support healthy blood sugar, but when we're looking at our lipid levels, our blood cholesterol and things like that, berberine also offers support in that area as well. So it's it's closely related to turmeric, berberine extract, but it's like cinnamon bark extract. And if you look at the capsules here in front, you could see, like turmeric, it's a bright color, and it was used as a dye. Wrong capsules. There we go.
Well, they're pretty.
So you can see how bright yellow color. And so, but again, berberine extract, if you're someone who's really trying to watch your lipids and watch your blood sugar because it's something that you're targeting with your diet, you're targeting with the medicines you're taking with your doctor, then this is an incredible natural tool that is just another tool at your disposal. And berberine is something that I take every day with a meal. Again, my numbers are good, but I know that the key to my longevity is maintaining those great numbers over the course of my entire lifetime. Because if we plan on living a long time, the little things that we might do right or might do wrong over the course of the lifetime, that's what really supports our good health over the course of our lifetime. And thank God I'm blessed to have good genes. I'm blessed to have both my parents. My dad just turned 90. Happy birthday again.
Happy
we were just
birthday,
celebrating his birthday on January 3rd.
Wow.
And my mom on March 29th is going to be 87.
No kidding.
So yeah, and they're both doing great.
That's wonderful.
They both have their wits about them, and they're both a handful.
What a blessing.
Yes.
And you'd have it no other way.
Yes, and I'd have it no other way. And I am who I am because of them, so I guess I'm glad they are who they are.
Oh, for sure. Oh, I love that. Okay, if you're ordering, thank you so much. I know we have a lot to get to in this hour. So glad you found us.
And I encourage everyone, it's barberry root extract. I encourage you to do some research on berberine. And again, like any standardized extract, it has to be properly standardized and properly extracted. That's what we do. But berberine is an incredibly exciting 5 years, turn the clock forward 5 years, there'll be even more research, science, and excitement about berberine extract.
Isn't that interesting?
Yep.
See, that's what's, so it's even every product you brought us over the past 24 years has been like that.
Right.
You'll introduce us to something and nobody will have heard of it.
Well, glucosamine and chondroitin, I introduced,
Great
I was doing seminars on that 40 years ago. CoQ10, I was doing seminars on that and talking on TV about that over 30 years ago. So the science is there early. It's just so happens that companies, vitamin companies, don't bother following the science because there's no business in the science. I'm willing to invest my time, energy, and effort in educating, even if there's no sales. And with a product like Berberine, and initially with cinnamon, there were no sales, but it was okay. It was an investment in education. And finally, the internet and all the different health journals catch up, and all the consumers catch up.
There we go. Okay, I think we're going to wrap it up in a second here. Hold on, we're very busy. I'm excited that you're jumping in, starting your new year off right. I mean, that's the key, is that you know for sure, no matter what happens this year, you're going to feel better and be a little healthier when you start taking better care of yourself. And the easiest way to do that is with these great products. As we said, everything made in America, everything made with solar energy, purest, finest possible ingredients. Andrew follows the research, so you know when he puts an ingredient, and the amount of ingredient that's put in your product is there for a reason, because that's where you are going to get the maximum benefits from these wonderful God-given ingredients. Thank you for your orders here, but we're going to keep on going because we have a lot more to talk about in this show. This is what we call a little bit of a variety hour. We do have another look. In case you tuned in late, we have another peek at our Today's Special coming up a little bit later on, so you can watch for that. But right now, we're going to move along and we're going to talk about the Ultimate Eye Support. This is another huge customer pick on hsn.com. People absolutely love this product because it has so many amazing benefits. When you read the reviews, it's kind of mind-blowing, I have to say. So what we have for you in the Ultimate Eye are 4 different choices. You can do a 30 count, you can do 60, you can do 180 or 360. Here is our everyday HSN pricing. When Andrew's visits are over, the prices go back up here. And this is our great everyday pricing. During the visits, Andrew offers big savings across the board, $16, $27, $69, or $119.90. You're saving $5 all the way up to $40. We always recommend, when possible, to get the largest size. Now, I realize, you know your budget and you know what works for you, but if you cannot afford the larger sizes, that's always where you're gonna get the biggest savings. This one, for example, on the large size, I think with FlexPay, we're coming in at $29 to get this home, $29.98. So the FlexPays, all of these products are on FlexPay, which is really nice. All of them are on 4 flexible payments. So you do that first payment, you get it home, and you try it. This is a see the difference, notice a difference product. Literally, when you use it, you will see a difference. And when you hear people talk about what their ophthalmologist had to say, that they notice a difference when they were doing their eye tests and their eye screening, it's amazing that when you give your body what it needs, those proper nutrients, it really does pay off in a big way. And this is an example of that. This is something that, Andrew, we wouldn't be getting these ingredients every day in our diet to where we'd see the kind of benefits we take from supplementing something like this.
Certainly not at all. If you look at the typical American diet, the way we eat really doesn't support healthy vision, which is one of the reasons why the vision in our country as a whole is suffering. And when it comes to what this product is, this is our comprehensive foundational product for healthy vision. It's designed to support the eye in many ways, not just giving you the lutein and zeaxanthin, which is critical for the health of the macular region, for the health of your retina. Those are the optical pigments without which vision does not exist. So lutein and zeaxanthin are both a critical part of the visual system, but they also protect that visual system. We also give you the anthocyanins that are necessary for night vision. Also, anthocyanins protect healthy circulation to the eye. It's amazing how when you look at the way our body works, generally the ingredients that are necessary for a certain process also help to protect that process as well. I often talk about that with CoQ10, which is also great for our vision and eyes, but CoQ10, it's what our body requires for transporting electrons to make energy, but it also protects us from the fallout from energy production. The same thing with our eyes. Lutein and zeaxanthin, critical for the visual system of our eye, critical to protect the visual system of our eye. Same with anthocyanins, critical for night vision, also critical for protecting the healthy circulation and protecting the tissues of our eye. Again, what makes our products unique, small, soft, easy to swallow capsule will never upset your stomach, a tiny little capsule. This product contains actually the most expensive ingredients overall of any product I make, except for the product we'll talk about in about 2 minutes. But as you can see, if you get an idea, it looks kind of purple and gold.
Yeah.
And that's because the purple are the anthocyanins for night vision. The gold is the lutein and zeaxanthin to protect your macular region of your eye, the optical pigments. And as you said, when I first introduced this, we could only talk about the long-term benefits to vision, protecting healthy vision over the course of your lifetime from those natural changes in vision. But now we can talk about how this actually supports sharper vision, better accommodation when you take the product. And also for so many of us, night vision is all about, to some extent, our independence as we get older, our ability to remain independent, to drive at night, and to do things that, as our night vision might suffer, we would not be able to do.
Yep. And that's the truth. I mean, over the years, we've really, that's what's exciting. If you've been taking this for a while, you keep discovering more and more benefits from these wonderful ingredients. I know we have to wrap it up because we have a lot more to get to in this show. We're very busy, so hold on. Do not hang up. If you're trying to get to a representative, we see you there, and we will get somebody with you shortly. But I would also love for you to share with us a little bit about the Maximum LNZ, lutein and zeaxanthin.
Well, that's a product that had its origins, again, everyone out there, you redesigning my products. And so many of the products you see, whether you realize it or not, it was your reviews where you mentioned a question in it, whether it was an email to my company or something that you comment to someone in our customer care center, that you really redesign our products. This also was my ophthalmologist too, that when I went the last time, he loves our Ultimate Eye product.
Wow.
But for many of his customers, he recommends that they take an additional booster because so many of us are having issues and challenges with the natural aging of our retina, the natural aging of the macular region of our retina, that he recommends that they take additional amounts of lutein and zeaxanthin. Specifically, he said, you need to make a product that contains 12 milligrams of lutein and 6 milligrams of zeaxanthin.
Wow.
And your
doctor's great doctor.
Well, your doctor must, your doctors out there must be going to the same seminars because you were getting the same recommendations. So it seems that the general recommendation is that even if you're taking your eye support product, our Ultimate Eye, and that's your foundational lutein and zeaxanthin, if you want specific additional booster protection for your retina, you want to get the 12 milligrams of lutein, 6 milligrams of zeaxanthin, and by the way, they both are concentrated in the brain and offer protective benefits to the brain as well, but that's another side benefit that we don't need to talk about. But this is lutein and zeaxanthin, what we're talking about here, two of the most expensive ingredients in any product I make.
Wow.
And this is the most affordable way to get an ultra-high potency, despite the high levels, 12,000 micrograms of lutein, 6,000 micrograms of zeaxanthin. What you're looking at here is just a tiny little capsule. That's not 5 or 6 capsules. One tiny capsule.
Yeah, and I have to say, this is one of the best values we've ever offered on this product. I'll show you what the choices are, but the savings is excellent. Check it out. We can do a 30, a 60, a 120, or a 240. If you do the 240, you're saving $60 off that product today. 30, 15, or $7 savings. And remember, everything free shipping and handling, everything's on FlexPay, but this is the perfect day to buy it. And I think that has to be kind of gratifying for you that now you have eye doctors talking about supplementation and the importance of it.
When I first introduced my eye product and it contained lutein, none of the eye products on the market contain lutein. We're going back over 20 years now. And of course, lutein and zeaxanthin should be the key to any eye product. And now most eye products have adopted, not always in the proper form, but have adopted lutein, and some of them have also adopted zeaxanthin, which is a great thing. What I wanted to show everyone, I just punctured this tiny little capsule with, and you get a sense of the potency of the pigments here. I just emptied some of the liquid from, that's one of the capsules. We'll get that out of there. But it looks like blood. and that I could literally spread that and cover this, that little tiny quantity could cover this entire white dish and make it dark, dark red. And that's the potency. Lutein and zeaxanthin are typically sort of yellowish orange. The concentration is so high that it almost looks like almost brick red there.
Right.
But again, lutein and zeaxanthin, what I'm proud to say is what we started recommending a few decades ago. Now you could hardly go to an optometrist, an ophthalmologist, an optician who isn't going to recommend that lutein and zeaxanthin, if not be supplemented, that you best target them in your diet, which means lots of green leafy vegetables, which will probably get you most of the lutein you need, but not necessarily the zeaxanthin. That's why for me, spinach, kale, those are asparagus, those are staples of my diet.
Where does that bright red come from, the color?
That's the pigments. It's just that it's so highly concentrated that yellow-orange, when it becomes super concentrated, basically becomes red. It's like black as it gets diluted becomes gray and eventually can become white. But that's so highly concentrated in that little tiny capsule that you're getting the 18,000 milligrams of micrograms of lutein and zeaxanthin combined. And again, these are the ingredients that the opticians, the ophthalmologists, just go online and do some research on the importance of lutein and zeaxanthin to the aging retina, to the aging macular region of the retina. Again, not a drug, not a medicine, not treating diseases, but just trying to help us cling to and hold on to the faculties that we were blessed with.
There we go, $29.98 on FlexPay to get the largest one home, the 240 count home, and it's a perfect day to buy.
Amazing savings, yeah.
It is. This is excellent. This is getting close to today's special kind of savings here. So when Andrew visits, we always do the best to bring you the best values possible. Obviously, a today's special is a one-day only, but you'll see throughout the year, Andrew will do monthly specials. We have some winter specials we're going to share with you coming up, but this is all of that. This is like a monthly or a winter or a today's special because the savings is so excellent. But it's really fun because if we're taking the Ultimate Eye Source, see, I'm not taking this yet, but it makes sense because as our eyes get older, we just continue to face new challenges, right?
With Ultimate Eye, you're going to get 10 milligrams and 5 milligrams of lutein and zeaxanthin. And that's an incredible foundational amount. That's high potency. But for a lot of us, you know, the population's aging. And that's specifically why so many of you asked for a booster. And it's funny, the most commonly asked for number was 12 and 6. And that's exactly when I visited, because twice a year, I get my pressures taken, I get my retina looked at. At least do it once a year. It's something we should, if there's nothing else you derive in terms of benefit from this, don't ignore going to your ophthalmologist or optometrist to get your eyes looked at, to get your pressure taken in terms of glaucoma, and to also get your retina looked at. Technology is such that it's totally non-invasive, but you want to know the status of the health of your eyes. And that's when he told me, he said, you know, it would be great if for my other patients we had this booster, and the levels that I would like are 12 milligrams of lutein and 6 milligrams of zeaxanthin. And that's exactly what our maximum L plus Z delivers.
All right, we're going to wrap this up for now because it's time to talk about the star of the day. If you have not had the chance to see this yet, you might have been at church or out and about this morning, we are going to give you another look at our great Today Special. Once a year, we offer Andrew Secure as a Today Special, and this is as good as it gets. Biggest, best value we have ever offered because you get some fun freebies included. On top of that, we have pina colada included as one of the options for the very first time in a Today Special. And all you're going to do is pick how many meal replacements. These are yummy, delicious, healthful, nutritious, low carb, low sugar, low cal meal replacements that you will love, love, love having as a tool to take those pounds off. If you've been wanting to lose weight, if you made the resolution to lose weight this year, then we all have the best intention. Okay, how are we going to do that? How are we going to get those pounds off? This is the way. This is the easiest way, and it works. If you do it, you drink the yummy shake instead of a meal, it works because you start cutting those calories out of your diet. You will be amazed when you start seeing the results. So let me show you what the choices are. You can do a 20, a 60, a 100, a 200, a 300, or a 400 meal. Oh, here, let's move this over here a little bit. So there we go. First time we've ever done 400 meals in a Today Special. The beauty of the 400, you get all 4 flavors. There's a delicious chocolate, vanilla, coffee, and pina colada for the first time. Most of you are ordering this. In fact, this sold out. This would be gone if we did not stock a few extra for anybody who missed it earlier today. We are well more than 2/3 of the way through the quantity for the entire day on our Today Special. If you choose the 300 count, you can do all one flavor. If you want to do all chocolate or all vanilla or all coffee or all pina colada, you could. But what most of you are doing is doing 3 flavors. You're doing chocolate, vanilla, and pina colada. That is the #1 top seller today. The 300 count with those 3 flavors I just mentioned. You can also do 200 meals and you can do all 1 flavor, or you can do 2 flavors. So you might want to do chocolate coffee, chocolate pina colada, vanilla chocolate, whatever you like. You have a choice of 2 different flavors in the 200 count. 100 count, you get 1 flavor, 1 flavor, 1 flavor. If you're ordering the larger sizes, and especially when you get up into the largest size, we are going to be sending you, check this out, you're going to be getting the new Choco Nouveau Cafe that is so good, you're not gonna believe it. Oh my gosh, it's so delicious. And you're also going to be getting Andrew Sucresse, which is an exquisite sugar substitute, and it is so good.
Nothing like it in the world.
It really is so, so good. That is 100 of the Sucresse, and then you're getting 30 pieces of the brand new Choco Cafe if you're ordering the 300 or 400 count size in the Today's Special. So you just pick the flavors, you pick the size, you do a payment, we send it home to you, and you get that New Year off right. Right? We all want it. We all have the best intentions in the world. We want to lose weight. We want to be healthier. We want to exercise more. But did you hear what Andrew said earlier? And I think this is really important. You taught me this a long time ago. When it comes to weight loss, believe it or not, if you think going to the gym and all of that is the most important thing, and it's important. We all know we need to be active. But listen carefully. When Andrew said, when it comes to weight loss, 80% of losing weight is what we put in our mouth, period. It's what we eat. And if you eat right, and if you take calories out of your diet, you will lose weight. It's simple math. It's as simple as that. This is not a treat. It's not a snack. It's not a protein bar. This is a meal. It's a 67-cent meal. And the meal is around 60 calories, like 63 to 65 calories. It's almost nothing. It's like a blip on the radar. So that's why you lose weight. Because think of the calories in your breakfast this morning. Bacons, egg, toast, what'd you have for breakfast? Think of the calories you had for lunch today. How many calories are in that? How many calories in a hamburger, French fries, all the stuff we eat? 1 meal. You leave 1 meal alone and just drink this, and a week goes by, you're cutting out massive calories. A couple weeks go by, you see those pounds starting to melt off, and you don't even feel like you're on a diet. That's the best part about it, is it's the easiest way to do it, and it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle, right?
Plus there's so much talk about intermittent fasting and things like that. And I've always been an intermittent faster. And what's nice, because the caloric levels of this are so low, it really supports even an intermittent fasting approach. And that's what I always say. My job was to make a meal replacement that not only was technically and scientifically sound, that I eventually learned it had to taste amazing, because this is a difficult enough process to start with. So if it's going to be unpleasant to consume the product and to use the product, it's going to be a failure. And that's why my initial meal replacement, I'm not ashamed to admit, was a failure. But once I invested as much, or even not as much, once I invested more time, more energy, and more effort into the flavor of the product as I did the science of the product, that's when it became a success. Because in your mind, using this product and integrating it into your life, it can't be a miserable process. Weight loss is challenging enough. As I said before, we were designed to gain weight. So the fact that we want to lose weight, we're actually going against our very nature. So it's going to be hard when we go against our nature. So we have to take advantage of that nature. And that's why the flavor, the texture, the mouthfeel of this product is so critical to making it successful. The science was easy. The caloric content, finding the best protein in the world that not only supports your weight loss, but targets the weight loss you want, and also targets the numbers in terms of your health that you want to target at the same time. I haven't read any reviews, so I just grabbed some of the review charts because they are amazing. I encourage you to read more of them, but there are 75% of the reviews on a 60+ calorie meal replacement are 5-star reviews. That's crazy. Frankly, that's just crazy to think that a food product that most people, everyone has their own taste. You could look at even fine restaurants. You're not going to find 75% of the reviews or 5-star reviews or really amazing foods or great books. So to think that a low-calorie meal replacement product that supports a difficult process, weight loss, has 75% 5-star reviews and almost 90% positive reviews.
Exactly. Let's hear some, because it's inspiring to hear people's results.
And again, meal replacement science is the most validated science. It works better than individualized, diet programs and things like that. So meal replacements have been shown to be the most effective way to lose weight. Best tasting meal replacement. I've been using what I thought was the best tasting meal replacement for a while now. However, I take many of Andrew's vitamins and didn't realize until recently that he also had a meal replacement. I only feature it once a year, so a lot of folks don't know unless they go to hsn.com.
Right.
I had a coupon and thought I'd try it. I was wrong. I haven't been using the best tasting meal replacement. This is by far the best. It is so creamy and mixes so well with my almond milk. It reminds me of those chocolate milks I loved as a kid, and it mixes perfectly.
It sure does.
It mixes instantly.
It's a great review.
And that's just not me saying it, it does.
That's right.
Hands down, best meal replacement. I'm a protein shake veteran. If it's out there, I've tried it. Andrew's is the best tasting, texture not chalky at all. It's smooth as silk. It's so low in calories. I even use 2 scoops at times to double the protein. It works so well with some weight management programs. I highly recommend, as well as his vitamins and Muriel's cookbooks.
Very nice.
The best meal replacement. This meal replacement is dynamite. It is very soluble and the taste is wonderful. I mix it in the blender with baby spinach, blueberries, and matcha tea. Wow. Yum. That's good. I would do that with the vanilla.
Sounds good.
I drink Secure in the morning and I'm satisfied at lunch. I'm tracking my calories, and the fact that this only has 63 calories per serving is a huge bonus. I would highly recommend.
Nice.
Love. This is honestly the best tasting protein shake I've ever tried. By the way, I think among the reviews, whatever there is, 5,000 or 6,000 reviews, I think 2,000 of them use the word love. 2,000.
I believe it.
2,000 reviews use the word love about a meal replacement. This is honestly the best tasting protein shake I've ever tried. I already lost weight on my first 8 days. I'm in love. I've only tried the chocolate, but I'm sure the coffee and vanilla are just as tasty as the chocolate. And now the pina colada is everyone's favorite. And again, they're only 60 cents a meal.
Right.
They curb my appetite and satisfy my hunger. I only have 1 per day, but eat lightly the rest of the day. I don't eat as much in quantity as before. No complaints from me whatsoever.
Nice.
Again, best meal replace ever. I should wonder how many times the word best is used.
Yes.
Andrew, you rock. I've been trying to eat much healthier since the beginning of the year, and the Secure meal replacements are awesome. Sometimes I only use water, but when I mix it with my almond milk, it is unsurpassed. It is also very creamy and delicious. I ordered the variety pack, so far I have only tried the vanilla, but I am sure that the other flavors, the chocolate, coffee, pina colada, are not just as good. Each one is better than the next.
That's right.
From Christine in Nevada.
Thank you, Christine.
Best ever. This has got to be the best tasting meal replacement. It mixes well with juice, milk, or water. I bought vanilla and it's delicious. Next, the chocolate. Andrew Lessman is a genius when it comes to quality, taste, and value. Usually when something is a great value, then it's deficient in other areas. But Andrew Lessman didn't cut corners. That's what's most surprising about this. It's the least expensive.
That's right.
It mixes the best. It's the best tasting, and again, it's the most affordable.
That's right.
Thank you for this great tasting meal replacement that's actually good for me. Highly recommended from Barbara in California. Great taste, filling, easy to prepare. I was really skeptical. Would this really taste good and keep me from getting hungry between meals? I'm so happy to say the answers are yes and yes. The chocolate tastes great and keeps me satisfied at lunch until lunch. No choking down chalky powders. No being hungry an hour after drinking it and listening to my stomach rumble all morning. If you're on the fence, please take a chance. I'm thrilled I did and wished I tried sooner. Thank you, Andrew, from Evie in New York. And I'll read some more in a moment.
Evie. Wow.
But it speaks volumes that
sure does.
You wouldn't expect something that's 60 plus calories, but less than 60 cents. In fact, it's less than a penny a calorie, which is pretty amazing. So it's less than a penny a calorie, less than 60 cents a meal. And if you consider the Choco Nouveau Cafe, you consider the Sucresse, which are amazing products, it's less than 40 cents a meal. So it's an incredible value. It's the best tasting meal replacement in the world, the lowest calorie meal replacement in the world. And it contains the best protein in terms of supporting your weight loss goals and in terms of supporting the metrics, the numbers behind those weight loss goals.
All right, I'm gonna find out what's left in the 400 meals choice here. Last hour, this sold out. If Andrew weren't the manufacturer and couldn't have had a few extra stocked for us, this would be long gone. Why? Because we're down to the final few hundred here, and here's the deal on this, you guys. We are going to be sending you 100 meals of chocolate, 100 meals of vanilla, 100 meals of coffee, and 100 meals of pina colada, all 4. And then you're also going to be getting the Choco Nuvo Cafe, brand new. You're getting a whole jar of that, 30 pieces of that. And then we're also going to be sending you 100 of the sucrase, and this is free. I mean, this is just, the deal is unbelievable. I'll show you the numbers one more time, but you're getting this, you're getting all 400 meals, and guess what? You are setting yourself up for success. That's the key, is that you heard those reviews. People say consistently, best meal replacement they've ever tasted. It's working. They use it consistently. They're satisfying. That's the beauty of it. You drink it, you're satisfied, you're full. It's not like you want to go eat anything. You feel like, okay, that did the job, did the trick, and it feels so, it's not like you're eating something diety that leaves you feeling like you're craving something else. This, you drink it, it's so yummy. Like, I feel like I'm cheating back here drinking a chocolate milkshake. I'm gonna show you the choices one more time. I hope you'll get yours. Express is the way to get in here. This is the way to start your new year right. You place that phone call, you make that first flex pay, you are setting yourself up for success this year. This is the year you want to get those pounds off. This is lifestyle. This is not a diet you do for 2 weeks and then end up gaining all the weight back, right? And that's the problem with diets. They work while we're on them, but you have to get off a diet. You don't stay on diets forever, and that's the problem. Then the weight comes back on. This is something that you can incorporate into any eating program, any type of lifestyle. That's the beauty of it. You just look forward to it. They're fun. It becomes a part of your daily routine, and you don't miss that lunch, or you don't miss that breakfast, or you don't miss that afternoon, you know, kind of full of calorie snack, maybe a candy bar or something else you were doing. When you have this on hand, 60 little old calories is almost nothing, and yet you feel so good after you drink it. So all you have to do is pick the size you want. 20, 60, 100, 200, 300, 400 is by far the runaway choice here. People are also loving the 300. Remember that the Choco Nuvo Cafe and the sucrase comes along in the big sizes in those choices.
I don't know if you realize, but at the end of this hour, we'll have basically gone through the entire quantity that we planned for the day.
Oh my goodness.
My goodness. We have, because especially with something like this where there's all these options, we hold back some powder at our facility. So we'll be blending it up and mixing it up and getting it ready to be shipped.
Yeah.
And we'll start doing that on Monday.
So it's not sitting around on a shelf somewhere, folks. It's brand, talk about fresh off the press.
Plus, all of this is brand new. In fact, these new pouches, this is something new that we developed. I bet those pouches didn't even exist 30 days ago.
What?
So every time we do a Today Special, that's why when you open these at home, you don't have to taste it to know what flavor it is. You open the container, even if it's across the room, you'll know what container was opened. It is so fresh. Every time we make this brand new. Our Today Specials are not clearing out the things we want to get rid of. Our Today Special is a special opportunity to buy something brand new. And in this case, our Pina Colada, it was something we developed a few years ago. And because again, we're not perhaps the most analytical company in terms of sales. We're really analytical in terms of developing products and the quality of our products. Unbeknownst to us, Pina Colada had become this incredibly popular reorder product. And lo and behold, today, we made Pina Colada part of our Today Special. Guess what the most popular single flavor has become today? Pina Colada. They're all very popular. All 4 are very popular. But Pina Colada is now slightly ahead of chocolate vanilla.
That's funny.
And coffee is a little behind. Coffee, again, I have to tell everyone, our coffee's made with real coffee. So it does contain the Choco Nuvo Cafe, those little chocolate pieces, that's only 5 milligrams of caffeine. But our secure coffee contains probably more, like about 25 or 30 milligrams of caffeine. So that's a real amount of caffeine for those of you who want it first thing in the morning.
Oh, exactly. If you're a coffee drinker, you'll love it. It's great hot. You can do it hot or cold. I love it. Iced coffee in the summertime. I love it warm in the wintertime. So you'll have fun with that. Also, you can mix them. One of my favorite things to do is I mix my chocolate and my coffee together. That is so yummy. you kind of mix them up a little bit. You'll come up with your own recipes. The vanilla, you put a little bit of orange in that vanilla, like orange juice or orange extract. It's like a dreamsicle.
Right, yeah.
Like an Orange Julius kind of a thing. I'm telling you, you can really have fun playing with these. I love just berries. Do you do it like, I did what you did. You told me to start doing the frozen berries. That's so smart.
You can
frozen berries, throw it in there.
And frozen berries, frozen berries, frozen pineapple, frozen banana, all throughout the year. They taste good, they're nice and sweet. Just throw them in the blender. We just add water, we don't add juice. We just add a little water. And the vanilla or the pina colada are great with any fruit smoothie you might be making. The chocolate, I like when it's more of a creamy smoothie, whether you might be adding almond milk, soy milk, or non-fat milk or yogurt. The coffee is great with the chocolate. The coffee is great in the morning with just a little bit of whatever your favorite healthy milk might be. So again, you mix and match, you make it work for you. The best thing is that not only, even for me, I use this product not for weight loss. I use this product because the science on soy protein is absolutely astounding. The science on soy protein, non-GMO, of course, we would never use GMO. GMO is something I've railed against, I've argued against for decades. But the science on non-GMO soy protein is absolutely incredible. And here, I mean, I'll even, rather than reading some reviews here, just from the Journal of Nutrition, clinical studies also show that the ingestion of soy proteins reduces the risk factors for cardiovascular disease. And soy protein is more effective than any other protein in terms of supporting your weight loss goals. Better than casein, better than whey protein, soy protein is #1. This led to the approval of the food labeling health claim for soy proteins in the prevention of coronary heart disease by the US FDA in 1999. The mean daily intake of soy protein, approximately 30 grams in Japan, 20 grams in Korea, Hong Kong, China, significantly higher than here, less than 1 gram in the US. If you look at the health in those countries, we should be envious. The European Journal of Nutrition, due to its high protein and low cholesterol, no cholesterol. This product contains no cholesterol, it's gluten-free, it's dairy-free. Soy is often used as a meal replacement or dietary component in weight loss regimens. I already read charts saying that meal replacements are superior for weight loss than individual diet plans or any other modality for weight loss. Meal replacements work better, and meal replacements incorporating soy protein work the very best, which is why we use soy protein. And despite all the vitamins and minerals, all the investment in flavor, the investment in the best protein in terms of a weight loss meal replacement, this product is still 60 cents, less than 60 cents a meal in the larger sizes, which is just...
What can you buy for 60 cents these days?
My original meal replacement that I introduced 30 some odd years ago, that meal replacement was close to $2 a meal.
Which is still good.
Which is still great. I mean, when you compare to the typical meal replacements that are several dollars a meal, but to think that you get to enjoy this and not just have an opportunity to improve your health and support your weight loss goals, but actually save money. We were talking before that if you look at the cost of a small thing of almond milk or soy milk or even a bottled water is going to cost more than 60 cents.
For sure.
So the things you mix it with are going to cost more than the meal replacement itself. But again, if you read the reviews, don't let that mislead you, that we haven't compromised or sacrificed quality at all. It's the best protein source to support your goals, which again, I do it for health benefits. The reason why I enjoy Secure is the benefits of soy protein. Soy protein, the science is abundant, it's overwhelming, it's compelling. And it's something that the dairy industry in our country is not happy about that. And unfortunately, they have the resources to lobby in favor of their material. So again, soy protein it's a complete protein. It's the equivalent of whey protein isolate, our soy protein isolate. So again, you're not sacrificing anything except if you're not enjoying the benefits of soy protein.
There we go. And if you would like to try it, this is your chance to do it. We do this once a year. It's a best value, and this is the very best value we've ever offered on this product ever in this product's history. Why? Well, first of all, we've never done a 400 count, so that start there. We've never offered pina colada in the mix, and then for this price, we don't normally include the Choco Nouveau Cafe and Andrew's sugar substitute sucrose, which is delicious. It's exquisite for a sugar replacement. So those goodies are also included if you're ordering the 300 or 400 meals. We have the Try Me sizes also. All the flavors are still here. That's the good news. Pina colada is absolutely delicious if you haven't tried it, because we haven't offered it as a today's special. It is so good. It tastes like a real, like fresh pineapple juice and fresh coconut. It is so just unbelievably tasty. Every one of these, the chocolate is yummy. I have my chocolate shake over here. That's the key. The reason you look forward to it, it's a treat. It's not something like, oh, I'm on a diet, right? I've got to go eat diet food. And everybody, you know, we feel sorry for ourselves and we feel deprived. We can't wait to get off our diet.
Whoa.
Right? What did you just open up
I just
there?
opened the pina colada.
Oh,
It's
no,
like,
it knocks your socks off. But that's the key, is that this isn't diet food. This is healthy. It's nutritious. It's flavorful. It's perfect. Low calorie, low price, low sugar. If you're just trying to get sugar out of your diet, you're trying to eat less sugar, aren't we all? It's hard to eat less sugar, but if you're trying to do that, boom, right here. That is low sugar, low carb, all the good stuff only, and yummy, yummy tasting.
And for men, one of the main reasons that I like eating soybeans, I like edamame, one of the main reasons I do, and the soy protein isolate, for me is prostate health. Men, we're all aging, and how our prostate ages is one of the major determinants of our quality of life. So soy protein is wonderful for men. Soy protein supports healthy breast tissue in women. It's incredibly important for a healthy skeleton, which is even more important than men, but for both of us certainly. What I'm going to do again is it's one of the more visual ways to just optically see how different this product is, that most protein powders don't blend well. And I'm gonna do it again. We did this earlier with chocolate, we did it with vanilla, well, what I'll just do, why don't we just dump a bunch in here.
Goodness gracious.
Here,
now, clearly it's only one scoop is all you really need.
It's all right, so.
But it never clumps. I mean, and I make them in a blender if I have a blender around, because I like to throw some ice in there to make it slushy, but at work, I don't have a blender. I just do what you're doing, just pour a little water in there.
And that's probably 5, 6, 7 scoops.
Right.
At least. And again, what this shows, first of all, you can see,
over here.
And first of all, you can see that it's already dissolving. But if I can take, and that's probably about, I'd say, there's only room for maybe 6 ounces at, I'd say less than 8 ounces. So maybe a cup of water, and there's probably the equivalent of half a dozen servings. It's already pretty much fully blended. It's all in solution. And
wow.
There you go. And I could prove that it's all in solution by, and I'll drink some, I wonder what this tastes like. Because I could take this and just pour it from one to the other, and you don't see any lumps at all.
That.
And that's again,
crazy.
Like 7 servings. So
that's wild. I'm dying for you to sip that.
It's like taking a bite out of a pineapple and a coconut at the same time.
That's exactly what it's like.
That's got to be at least 7 servings and 6 or 8 ounces of water. But I only did that to show that most of us fear protein powders. They're gunky, you choke on them, they're hard to mix, you need a blender. You don't need a blender. This mixes just as easily with non-fat milk, with soy milk, with oat milk, all the different vegetable-based, plant-based milks out there on the market. So it is truly different. So just as soluble and as easy as that mix is, despite so much that I put into that glass, that's how well it tastes. That's all of the attributes that make it totally unique, the vitamin mineral content. Not only did we choose it for flavor, we choose it to make sure that they don't interfere with solubility or interfere with the flavor. The smell is so rich. I like have a mouthful of saliva. I can't talk.
You know what's funny? The single servings that are available in a 20, a 60, or 100, the one flavor choice, pina colada is a runaway. That one is by far the #1 choice today. So that's exciting. If you're going to try it for the first time, you want to stock up. And then, of course, if you're doing the flavor combinations, a 200 meal, a 300 meal, or a 400 meal. 200 meal, you can do chocolate and pina colada, or do vanilla pina colada if you want to. If you want to try pina colada, you could do it in the 300 meal, which is the #1 thing being ordered in terms of that trio where people are getting the chocolate, the vanilla, and the pina colada. That is a hit. I wonder how many of those are left. I'd be curious, because like Andrew said, the vast majority of these are gone for the day. These would be completely sold out today. I mean, you can see that little clicker going
The large
down
size
here.
certainly would be gone.
Oh, there's less than 2,000 left in the choice of chocolate, vanilla, pina colada in that trio, in the 300 meal. If you're thinking about those 3, I would order mine, get my orders placed, because as the day goes on, Andrew does his very best to have his today's specials last the day. But this is tricky, because there's so many options, and there's so many different choices here. We'll see how well you are able to kind of balance all of this out, because it's been flying out the door today.
Because even if you think about it, on the 20, the 60, 100, that's easy. So that's just one flavor. The minute you get to the 200 flavor, you can get all 200 of chocolate, 200 vanilla, 200 coffee, 200 pina colada. Or you could get 100 chocolate, 100 coffee.
Right.
100 coffee, 100 vanilla, 100 chocolate, 100 vanilla, 100 pina colada, 100 coffee, and so on and so on. And the same with 300. You could do all one flavor, or you could do one of each of the three.
Yep.
So, and with 400, it's only one option. It's the variety. So the 400 is the variety. It's chocolate, vanilla, coffee, and pina colada. So we had a strategy and strategically plan all that, which is complicated. But again, that's why we kept some material sitting at our factory just waiting for this moment, because all of this was just packed up literally in the last few weeks. And what will happen is the orders that are being received now, those orders will be immediately processed at my facility, and I would imagine we will have them on a truck to HSN. Not imagine, I know we'll have them on a truck to HSN before the end of this week. That's why even with my products, when we do whatever we call it, a back order or a wait list, we turn it around unbelievably quickly because we are the manufacturer and we are sitting and waiting, ready to manufacture your product specifically, essentially for you.
Here we go. And if you can use express ordering, it's been a very busy afternoon. We had the final few minutes in our show for this afternoon. It's been an exciting day because I think for a lot of us, you know, sometimes it's that one little decision you make and it can change the whole course of the rest of this year and the rest of your life. You start being able to get weight, which is so challenging for everybody. I mean, it really is. Keeping your weight, losing weight, and keeping it off. That's the trick. It's one thing to lose it, it's the other thing to keep it off. Those are two very dicey things. So if you're working and you're committing to trying to lose weight this year, this is the greatest tool you can have on hand for yourself. This helps you maintain if you want to maintain, helps you lose, and helps you stay there, because you always have that right healthy meal. So you're not depriving yourself. You know, you eat a candy bar, what's that gonna be? A couple hundred calories easy. It is empty calories. There's absolutely no nutrition in there whatsoever.
It tastes good though.
That's it, it tastes good.
But that's the whole reason why my initial meal replacement, and it really pains me to have to keep admitting this on national TV, my initial meal replacement was a failure. It was, despite scientifically having the right caloric level, the right nutrition levels, the right protein, all of those things, it was a failure. Why was it a failure? Because as a meal replacement, it had to taste good. Otherwise, you know, it should just be an IV or something like that. Because until we made the investment in flavor that we made in all the science, I had a failure for a meal replacement. But when we made that investment in flavor, and it wasn't easy, and it took several years when we made that investment in flavor, that's when this became incredibly, incredibly popular. And what I'm most proud of is as this product has evolved and as it's become better and as it's improved based upon your feedback, all it's done is become more affordable, more economical. To think that in this day and age, in 2020, you can get a quality meal replacement with the levels of vitamins and minerals that look like a mini multivitamin, multi-mineral, that you're getting the best protein in the world to support weight loss and support the metrics, the numbers, the targeted weight loss that you want. And to have those investments be even outdone by our investment in flavor, and it's less than 60 cents a meal. And you choose 400 or 300 or 200 or 100, however you want to put it together. And then you'll discover our Choco Nouveau Cafe, the best tasting dark chocolate in the world that substantially lowers your cholesterol, the healthiest, the heart healthiest chocolate in the world. And you'll also discover the world's first and only truly sugar-free sugar replacement, our sweetener, our sucrose. So nothing to lose, everything to gain, 30-day money-back guarantee. If you'll open the bottle and you'll fall in love with the flavor before you even taste it, because it is, and what meal replacement do you know that you could open the bottle and you'll be blown away by the flavor? And that's the investment we made.
That's it. It's for you. You can share them with loved ones. If you have a family member who would love to lose weight, but it's hard to be disciplined, this is the easiest way to discipline yourself because it's right there. It's easy, 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 and they are delicious, and that's the best part. Thank you for your patience. Use express ordering, please. That's the quickest way to get in here. We are gonna be wrapping up in a few minutes. Andrew's back tonight at, is it 8 p.m. Eastern time? I think Andrew's back tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time, but with already the clicker just hit 90,000. That's a lot of healthy people. That's a lot of healthier people this year, a lot of yummy meals going home.
No, it's interesting. If you do the math on meals, we're talking about dare I say, millions upon millions of meals.
Right.
And again, what's great about the meals is that they're so affordable. A typical meal replacement that you couldn't compare to in terms of vitamin content, you couldn't compare in terms of taste, even in terms of the quality and quantity of calories. Because it's not just about the lower calories, which is step one. You want to replace a high-calorie meal with lower calories, but you have to make sure the composition of calories is correct, which is what Colleen was talking about before, that we all, certainly I, want to avoid the carb and the sugar, and I want to focus on quality protein. So it's an opportunity to do everything right, and it's pennies a meal.
Alrighty, I know we're going to be wrapping this up shortly. Thank you. I can't wait for you to get it home and try it for the first time. And of course, if you're restocking it, this is the day to do it. If you have a minute, go read some of those reviews on hsn.com.
Really?
Thousands of perfect reviews on a meal replacement product. And as you said, we all have different tastes. We all have different taste buds, but the fact that this delivers and we can almost guarantee you're going to love it. Well, that was fun.
Yes, it's always the fastest 2 hours of my life. Why wasn't school this quick?
Exactly.
Yes.
Have a great show tonight.
Yep.
I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Callie's standing by. She has Roger Teeter and the Hang-Ups coming up next. Stay tuned.